Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Thursday stream. This is where we get your questions answered. This is where you get a chance to get in, talk to me, answer me, ask me questions, and I'll hook you up with some real answers. If you are going to be shopping for a car in the next 2 or 3 months, I don't know anybody. I'm talking anybody on the internet that does Q&A, not about just some random bullshit, but specifically about car and car related topics and how to save money on cars. Scotty Kilmer does really good live streams, but he does more of a mechanical, how to fix a car, how to make sure that it doesn't have problems. Guys, can you hear me? I wanna make sure the sound is here. We are good to go. Perfect. Okay, so we talk about how to save money on a car. I'm not a mechanic. I'm a more of a, how do we say this, money saving guy, consumer advocacy person. I don't fucking know what to call myself, but I'm all about getting you the best possible deal. I used to work at the biggest dealership in the country. Now I teach fine folks like you how not to get taken to the cleaners when buying a car. What do you do when the dealership is telling you have to pay shipping and handling fee, even though it's already paid for in MSRP? What do you do when they are lying to you and they're telling you you have to buy gap insurance for insane amount of money? $900, $800, $1,200 for gap insurance. What do you do when the dealership is telling you have to pay $900 paperwork documentation handling fee? What do you do? What do you do when the dealership is telling you gotta pay $1,200 vehicle preparation fee? What do you do when the dealership is telling you got to pay $300 here, $400 here, and none of these are government fees? It's not government trying to steal money from you. I understand they got the guns, we can't really do nothing about that. But what do you do when the dealership is trying to steal money from you? If you think at any point that the car salesman, internet sales manager, just a new car or used car manager, financing manager, general manager of the store, there's only one employee, only one fucking, salesman. Everybody's a fucking manager of something. They can't handle selling one car. They're a manager. Everybody's a fucking manager over there. So if you think any of those people have your best interest in their heart, welcome to Earth, because you're obviously not from here. Konnichiwa, my friend. If you guys think that the salesman is going to try to save you money, if you think the sales manager or financing manager is offering you, exterior paint protection because he just likes you so much, if you think that they're offering you warranties because they care about your car so much, they're going to sell you a warranty. Guys, they make somewhere around 50% commission on that warranty. You bought a $1,000 warranty, congratulations, $500 went straight to somebody's fucking pocket. That's what it is. Guys, if you think that anybody in a dealership cares about you, they don't. They have award-winning service, award-winning customer experience. None of it matters, because the only reason that they exist is to take as much money away from you. The amount of money that dealers, their whole fucking clusterfuck clan, the amount of money that they gifts, we're gonna call them gift. They're not bribes, they're gifts, okay? We're gonna go with gifts. The amount of money that they gift, again, I can't say a fucking bribe, the amount of money that they give to a politician is gonna blow your fucking mind. So, all right, let's see if we can catch up with some of these questions. Give me 1 second. All right, Mula Power, hey, how's it going? You're first. Yes, you fucking are. Gary E, what's going on? Hey guys, today's Thursday, right? Yeah. Okay, where is everybody? Where is everybody? Is something going on? Has there been a World War III declared or something? Am I missing something? What's going on? I swear you the best. Watch if you don't mind. Your channel will, I will get fucked. Dude, it's ridiculous. Mula, Dude, you are so right. Listen, an 18. Oh, by the way, for those of you that have that are actually planning to buy a car and want to use my server or want to get a free consultation, when I say free, it actually is free. I'm gonna spend like 15, 20 minutes with you on the phone, no charge. Give me anybody else that that's an expert in their field that says, "Yo, call me, fucking call me." I got a 17-year-old kid. He called me, or no, he texted me, and he says I got, he was really smart with his money. He got some cash saved up. He's trying to buy a car for around 10 grand, and he's saying, "Hey, I found this car for 12 grand, but for some reason, it comes out to be $18,000 out the door." Think about this: the car is $12,000. By the time you're trying to buy it and finish the deal, it's $18,000. Taxes are an average of 10%. Typically less than 10%. But I to be on the safe side, I do 10%. Guys, it doesn't matter if you're 17 years old or fucking 70 years old. The dealership is gonna try to screw you equally. It doesn't matter. The only reason that salesmen exist in a car dealership is to protect their profit. They are not there to have your best interests in their fucking heart. There isn't. Hey, Gary E. Hey, Dan, how do these fly-by-night warranties people get a hold of your name? I did a fucking entire video. Yo. Oh, Mula, that's you? Oh, dude, that is so fucking hilarious. I didn't tell anybody that was you. You just told people it was you. This is hilarious. Okay, how do these bullshit fly-by-night warranty companies and these advertisers get your name? Okay, very good question. So I actually did an entire video about this, but I'll I'll poke. Not gonna do a full touch. Okay, we're just gonna poke at this. So first, the postal office sells your information. DMV, they can get your information from DMV. So they see, from the DMV, they see what kind of car you registered. See, the government is more than happy to sell you out. Like, they are more than willing. Please, right there, take them. Would you like us to help them bend them over, take off their fucking pants? Because they'll be more than happy to do that. At any point, the government can sell you out. They fucking will. They fucking will. So they get the shit from DMV. Then they get the shit from dealers. Dealers actually sell this information. So you buy a car, and then the dealers will sell leads. Now you become a fucking lead, and they start emailing you and calling you. How do you think all this? How do you think they find out now? Your information is being sold to these fly-by-night shit warranty companies, and then they start spamming you. Guys, I check my email. The email address I don't give out anybody but businesses. It's my business email. I get crazy ass shit that I never even fucking signed up for. It's not even related to me. How do I have it? Because businesses sold out my information. So every time I call a dealership, I tell them, do not add me to your CRM. I don't give you permission to add me to CRM. Literally, it's religious. It's fucking religious. Hey, thank you for calling blah, blah, blah dealership. Hi, my name is so-and-so. Do not add my information to your CRM. Okay, now let's talk about your car, about the car. It's every single time. You got to do it. Because if you don't, they're going to sell out your information. Ruckus TV, 60-minute car, super happy you're streaming. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, buddy. Love to see you here. Darlene Timmons. Hey, how's it going, Darlene? Second Life. Hello, I'm on vacation in Miami. Dude, no way. Second Life. That's hella dope. Where are you at, dude? What part of Miami are you staying at? Oh, dude. Okay, if you don't know Miami, you got like hit me up. I'll tell you a couple of good. Miami is actually kind of boring because like, I don't know, to me, it is kind of boring because there's not really, again, for those of you that live here in South Florida, maybe you think I'm wrong, maybe you can change my mind, but there's not really a culture here. I can get fucked and I can get shit-faced in any place on fucking earth, okay? I can go to fucking Antarctica, get fucked and shit faced. That's, you know, you can do that. So some people are like, oh, you can go to a bar. Well, I can go to a bar anywhere. Okay, that's I can get alcohol pretty much anywhere. That's you gotta play. You know, place has to have something more than fucking drinking. You know, because that's not very creative. So dude, you gotta check out Vinewood Walls Art District, dude. That place is fucking amazing. And it's like the vibe that like it like changes, dude. It changes like at between let's say like 7 o'clock and like, you know, 10 o'clock. It, you know, it's the same place, but the type of shit that's going on, the different places that open up later at night at Vinewood Walls, the art district, dude, is different. You got to go to South Beach. Pretty much those are only two of my favorite places. That's it. I'm not a huge, you know, fan of drinking, so it's not too much that I, you know, go to clubs or anything. Ruckus TV, how do you recommend sending your buyer's order to another salesman without getting in trubs? I like that, trubs. Is that what kids are saying? This trubs. Oh, dude, that is hilarious. Would it be texting or emailing? Okay, so here's the thing. You have a buyer's order, right? The only thing that matters is the pricing. Okay, so you remove all the information that are not numbers. Literally, if it's not a fucking number, remove it. Okay, so you remove the name of the dealership. You scratch that out. You remove the VIN number of the car, all the identification. So because what they can do is they can say, hey, is this Joe Blow dealership? Okay, yeah, we're Joe Schmo dealership, and this guy right here, he's using your buyer's order to shop around. And what they can do is they can just tell next time you call them, hey, I want to buy a car from you because I couldn't find a better deal. Well, fuck you. I'm not selling a car to you. That's it. So you want to remove all the identifying factors. So VIN of the car, name of the dealership, phone number. You know, if there's any little information that they can trace, so they cannot trace this car to this dealership. You can leave the name of the car, right? Trim level of the car, and prices. That's it. And also, I heard some people will also use Photoshop to make that buyer's order a little different. Oh, Second Life. I think I know why you're here. Oh. See, I didn't tell you, but just between me and you, I'm Russian. I think I just figured it out. See, my fucking KGB training is finally paying off. I'm just joking. But Second Life, I think I know why you're here. Because my friend, my roommate, is actually going to the same place. That is so fucking hilarious. Oh man. There's like 8 billion people on the planet Earth. But it's so fucking small, dude. It's so small. You should put out a shirt, 60-minute car, how not to get fucked when buying a car. Oh my god, yo, I'm gonna show you some, you know, cause just because this stream is hella fucking slow, I'm gonna show you some real quick. All right, I'm back. I am back. I just had to get 2 shirts. Hold on, check this out. You see this? Does anybody know what this is? I made some shirts for BlizzCon. I know only a few of you will get it, but this is pure fucking gold. Check this out. Hold on, I have a second one. Does anybody know what this is? All right, back to cars. Should we wait to get new car this weekend if ready for Black Friday? I don't know if Black Friday is going to be as big with cars as it is going to be with electronics. And here's the thing, I actually watched a few documentaries and I did some research. The sales on Black Friday they're good. Don't get me wrong, they're amazing. But you can get the same deals on Friday, not Friday, on Christmas. You can get the same deals on 4th of July. So, you know, if you want to wait till Black Friday, sure, go for it. Like, it might be a little better, but it certainly is not going to be worse. So if, I don't know, like, Ruckus TV, you can wait for Black Friday, but it's not going to be much different. 413, how's it going, man? Thanks, man, for your videos and recommendations. I've just bought a nice low mileage Corvette C5. Oh, dude, hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Private seller PPI plus negotiation, save about $5,000. Booyah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, 413, I'm gonna need a huge favor from you. I mean, you saved $5,000. I'm gonna need just a favor. Could you do me a really, like, this big of a favor? Can you like do a 1-minute review? Just pick up your phone in our Facebook group at 60 Minute Car and just, you know, if my shit helped you, could you do a review? Hey, check out Dan's channel. His shit works. That's it. You know what I mean? Something super simple. Doesn't have to be very complicated. Mula Power. If you're buying a car but the brake is old and the dealer is going to replace it, or you have to buy a new one. Okay, wow, Mula, I translated that into English. If you're buying a car and brakes are bad, the brakes are worn, then you're gonna have to fix it. It's either you or the dealer. You can negotiate with the dealerships. Hey, I'll provide brakes, but you guys install them. Brakes are not super hard to install. It takes 2 hours max. So you can literally, brakes are so easy to do. You can find, listen, Mula, what you need to do is you need to watch videos on how to find a mechanic. So when you need somebody to work on your car, all right, you don't go to a car dealership and pay $60 a fucking hour when mechanic is only getting 20 or 30 of that. So what you do is you find a mechanic, you stick with that mechanic, you find a few mechanics, and you have different tiers mechanics. You have mechanics for easy jobs, medium jobs, and for complicated things like electronics, like trainee swaps, engine swaps, that kind of stuff. Johnny DK, what's going on, dude? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Dan, do you charge upfront fee for your service, or do you take money after the sales? Yes, Johnny DK, I do charge upfront, and here's why. When you buy a TV from Amazon, do you pay upfront and get the TV later? Okay, that's literally exactly how I work. Okay, except, I don't get 2-day shipping. My shit takes about a week. Okay, that's number one. Number two, for some reason, I could not figure out why, but for some reason, after I find people cars and I ask for money, that money never fucking shows up. So I decided, you know what, I'll get the money first, and if somebody is not happy with my service, I'll be more than happy to refund. And when you use PayPal, I use PayPal. Literally, like, let's say I'm being a real, corn-infested piece of shit, right? You're going through PayPal. You can put a claim on PayPal and get your money back if I'm like lying to you or treating you in a weird way. PayPal is on your side. You use your credit card. Your bank is on your side. Whenever I find a car for somebody and they don't pay me, how am I gonna chase them down? Like, what? Pay me? Well, fuck you then. Oh, okay, well, I guess I'll just go fuck myself, because how am I gonna get the money? I can't. So that's why I charge upfront. Dan, why are car salesmen inherently scumbags? Okay, very good question. Because car sales promises a lot of money. Have you seen my videos, cringe part 1 and cringe part 2? I put it out a couple of weeks ago. Check it out. It's called 10 Reasons to be a Salesman. It's horribly bad. I mean, it is horribly bad. One of the things that they say, one of the reasons they say is there is no ceiling, there's no amount of money, there's no limit on how much money you can make. That's a lie. They even lie to the salesmen that are going to be working there. What do you mean there is no limit? What do you mean there is no limit? There's only a certain amount of customers that will come in. There's only a certain amount of customers that you can even bring in yourself. And you have to be bringing the customers. You have to go out into the world and find customers yourself as a car salesman if you want to make a lot of money. Then it takes a certain amount of time and effort from you to sell a car. Yeah, you can make $250,000 as a salesman. You can. But when they say no limit, that's a lie. You're not going to become a fucking millionaire, selling cars. How? There's only 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. You're the only one person working. How is there, what no limit are they talking about? There is a fucking limit. It's called time. You're only one person as a car salesman, right? So they lure people with a lot of potential. Second, the job requires no skill. So you have two things here. You have skillless people. They have no fucking any skill. They're not plumbers. They're not mechanics. They're not doctors. They're not engineers. They're skillless people. They can't do shit. And then there's a job that promises a whole bunch of fucking money. Well, you add 2 and 2 together and you have a corn-infested pile of shit. That's why there's so many scumbags. And on top of that, car salesmen, they lie. They're encouraged to lie. The whole business is based on fucking lies. Dealer told me that they can't accept cashier check. Haha, I was about to buy that. As of today, we have a new policy and do not accept. They wanted to have that wire transferred. Yo, you May in November? Yeah, dude, Ruckus TV, you know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know that whole shirt thing was only for like 1 or 2 people. It was like 99% of people they're not gonna understand what that is. Only few will. So yeah, if a dealership wants money transferred in a wired over, cool, not a problem. When I make when I negotiate and I'm making a deal with the dealership and the dealership and the salesman or a manager is asking me, hey, how are you going to pay for this? I tell them, whatever is better for you. Really, whatever is cheaper and better for you guys. Because it doesn't matter how I'm going to pay them. I can pay them in cash, cashier check, wire transfer. It doesn't fucking matter. Do you want gold? I can go get gold, buddy. It doesn't fucking matter. If gold is going to be cheaper, if I'm going to get some kind of magical fucking discount in gold bars, I'll get fucking gold bars. It doesn't matter. Whatever is easier and cheaper for them. Sometimes, okay, this is just because you're here on the stream. I'm going to give you a little sum from the course that I teach. Dealerships can make money from financing, okay? So whenever they bring you as a customer to a financing agency like a bank or a credit union, there's a referral. So what I tell them sometimes is, hey guys, we'll finance through you so you can make a couple of $100 if you give me this amazing deal. Typically, I save this to the last. This is not something I'm throwing. This is kind of an ace up my sleeve. And when you're working with dealerships, I mean, you gotta have fucking aces up your sleeves because their fucking sleeves are full of aces. They're gonna try to get you for a gap insurance. You don't need that. Or if you do need it, you can get it for free from your insurance company. They're gonna tell you need exterior warranty, upholstery warranty. They're gonna sell you vehicle preparation fee, destination charge, documentation fee. This is just something I'm pulling on top of my head. This is not even the whole fucking list. They're gonna Oh, but I'm gonna make a video on a service that you can on something that you can get do yourself for 99 cents. There's a dealership that's charging 300, 500, 900, 1,000, $3,000 for something you can do yourself for 99 cents. You tell me, how does that make sense? Dealerships only exist to take advantage of uneducated customers. That's it. That's it. Ruckus TV. Okay, got that one. Fortnite Hong Kong. Not a huge fan of Fortnite. I don't know. I'm just it's just I'm just too old for it. King Null 001. Love you, Dan. Love you right back, man. What if I get a pre-purchase inspection and ask the dealership to add the cost of to the price of the car? Then something is wrong with the car. The deal falls apart. Who pays for the PPI then? Okay, so here's what I hear some people that I don't know personally say. Okay, we're gonna go with that one, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so what they do is they do exactly what you say. Hey, let's do a pre-purchase inspection, and just add the price of pre-purchase inspection to the price of the car. If there is like a lot of problems with the car and the dealership is not willing to fix it and did not disclose them to you, it's a very important difference between they told you the AC doesn't work versus AC doesn't work and they didn't tell you. That's a big difference. And if they're being real scumbags, then you don't buy the car, you don't pick up the calls, and you tell them to fuck off. And they are stuck with paying for that pre-purchase inspection. Or if they're telling you to pay, not a problem, I'll pay, and you pay after pre-purchase inspection. Perfect. Hey guys, go ahead and send me, send me a pre-purchase inspection to, an email that you made up, because for these things, you never use your real email. You have a made up email, a separate email. You have a separate phone number. I teach all that shit in the course and why you need all that. So they email you pre-purchase inspection. If you talk on the phone with the person, service advisor, it's called a service advisor, the person that either did the inspection or that's gonna go over the inspection sheet. Hey Dan, okay, we just inspected this car, so it looks like it needs $1,700 here, it needs $500 here, it needs $2,000 here. I'm like, fuck, that's $5,000 worth of fucking work that dealers did not disclose. That's the key word. Have they disclosed this to you or not? If they didn't disclose, I just tell them, thank you for the work, thank you for your effort, I appreciate it, you have a good day, bye-bye. I'm not paying for that pre-purchase inspection because the dealer knew about the problems. They knew about the problems and they did not fucking disclose that shit. And here's why I'm saying they knew about the problems. Because dealers have their own mechanics. Mechanics get paid for what? For inspecting the car. Do you think the dealership is just selling cars without knowing what the fuck is going on with them? You think they just bought a car from an auction and put it on their lot for sale without doing any inspection? Oh, let's just sell this fucking car. Let's not do any inspection. Of course not. Every single fucking car is inspected. So whenever there's a problem with the car and you find out, the dealership already knew about it. Unless there's some kind of a weird chance that they do not have a mechanic, which is like unheard of. I do not know a single fucking dealership that doesn't have a mechanic. That's what they're there for. Because when they get a trade-in from a person, a person that they just suckered into trade in a car for lower price that they could have sold it themselves on Craigslist or Facebook or wherever the fuck, there's plenty of places to sell a car, or they bought a car from an auction. They'll do not a pre-purchase inspection, but they do a bumper-to-bumper used car inspection to see what this car needs. They already know what the car needs. They already know the problems. And the fact that they didn't disclose, I'm not paying for that pre-purchase inspection because they didn't disclose. The car is going to be sitting at the pre-purchase inspection place at another dealership. Again, I talk about that in a course, where to do pre-purchase inspection, how much it should cost, how to schedule it, and where to do it. Because you don't randomly pick out a fucking mechanic, hey, do a pre-purchase inspection. Because a lot of mechanics, they fix cars. They don't do pre-purchase inspections. Pre-purchase inspection and fixing your car are two different fucking things. Like you know, the difference between a pre-purchase inspection and fixing your car is like between my mom making a cake and Dave Ramsey judging a cake baking competition. My mom bakes cakes for our family. Dave Ramsey judges fucking you know, Michelin level cake bakers. You know what I mean? So it's there's quite a bit of a difference. So yeah, if the pre-purchase inspection is bad, then we're gonna have an issue, and I typically don't pay for it, and I recommend you don't pay either. Lester, 3 inches of snow in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Okay, so that place exists still. There's no mechanic that Mula. There is no mechanic that takes me seriously. They try to fuck me because I'm young. Okay, what the fuck just happened? Are we still here? Let me see, is the sound still here? Okay, the sound's still here. All right, I guess this party is going still. Okay, listen. So Mula, if somebody is not taking you seriously because you are young, that's not an issue. Somebody's not going to take you seriously because you're young. Somebody's not going to take you seriously because they don't think you have money. Somebody's not going to take you seriously because you're old. I mean, literally, you are always at a point of your life where somebody is not taking you seriously. Someone somewhere at some point in life. You're gonna have this issue. Doesn't go away once you're 30. Okay, you know, come in dressed not in a fucking Armani suit to a Ferrari dealership and see if they take you seriously. You know, you're always gonna have this issue. That's why, Mula, you got to have the knowledge. And I'm not trying to be fucking, you know, Ty Lopez on your ass. You got to know what the fuck you're talking about. Even if you're 13 years old and you call this a dealership and say, I want 120 pre-purchase inspection, do you do that? Perfect. When? How much? How long? Perfect. I got a credit card ready. Let's schedule that shit right now. When you know what you're talking about, then you have the power. You got to know what you're talking about. Paul, the more brainwashed, I don't even know what that is about, or I don't even. Rockus TV, when you have a new car dealership, Honda, and you tell them that you have your own financing, will they give you a purchase contract to cover them in case your bank's cashier check doesn't clear? First, Rockus TV, what kind of ghetto ass back alley 7-Eleven bank or credit union are you going where checks don't clear? I really don't know. So you know, I don't think that it's the dealership. I don't think you have a dealership problem. I think you have a bank problem that's not clearing checks. For a break, they try to charge me $200 for each, total $800. That's a lot. Oh, $800 for brakes? Are you doing brakes on a spaceship or something? Brakes should cost $200 total, dude. Are you like buying a Ferrari or something, Mula? What kind of crazy ass fucking car are you driving? $800 for, holy fuck. That should be $200 total. And that's like on a very high end. Very, very high end. You can get brakes for hella cheap. hella cheap. Dude, you can get brakes for like 50, 70, 80, $90, and the work is going to be another maybe 50, 70, $80. It's a brake job, dude. So, okay, maybe you're going to need another 10 fucking dollars of DT4, or I forgot exactly what it's called, brake fluid. 200, 800. Listen, Mullah, that's because you were young. Listen, here's the thing. It's good, Mullah. I'm like, dude, I'm so, I don't even know you. But balls to you. You know, you're 17 years old, you're going out, you're buying a car, you're taking care of pre-purchase inspection, you're trying to figure out how to do brakes. Bro, I'm telling you, the shit that you are doing, 30-year-olds fucking can't figure that out. I got motherfuckers that are 30 years old. They can't figure out how to take care of brakes or how to do pre-purchase inspection. I'm telling you, the earlier you get into the real world, the earlier you start taking responsibility for your own shit, you know, the better it is. I'm telling you, you're gonna be like years ahead. Once you're gonna be like 20, 25, you're gonna be thinking on such a different level. Mullah Power. So one of the things you need to learn is how to negotiate. So start learning how to negotiate, and I can connect you with some, you know, or not connect you, but I can refer you some good books, I guess, or people that you can learn negotiations from. You mad, bro? I'm always mad, bro. I'm hella fucking mad. Dan the man, what's cracking? And everything's cracking. Allison Lowell, welcome to the stream. Rockus TV, well, if it is, doesn't matter how you're going to pay them. When new car dealership hands you contract to finance with them, is that contract you want to have a lawyer take a look at? Okay, so the biggest thing that you need to be taking a look at, if you have a friend who is a lawyer, that'd be freaking awesome. But it's not just the financing contract, it's the whole contract. So the biggest thing you need to be looking at in a contract are the numbers. Numbers. That is the number one thing you need to be looking at. Price of the vehicle. What is the price of the vehicle? You can literally have on a piece of paper, write down, okay, price of the vehicle. Okay, how much is it in a contract? Okay, do we have a trade-in? Okay, trade-in. You're paying me this much. Okay. Okay, what is this fee? Okay, I don't know what this fee is. Question mark next to this one. What is this thing? I don't fuck. What am I paying $2,500 for? What is this service contract? What is this? Literally, break everything down. You have line on the contract. I just made a fucking video on contracts. Just made a video. You need to watch that. So you literally on a piece of paper write down what is all this shit, and then you have, you know, maybe skip 2 lines between each, you know, number, skip 2 lines, number, skip 2 lines on a piece of paper like a notebook, and then you can call a dealership, or you know, if you're in an office, you can what I typically, again, I'm gonna give you literally the advice I'm gonna give you is worth thousands of fucking dollars. That's what I teach in my course. You take the contract, you go home, you read it, you come back, and then you sign it. Make sense? Okay? Because you want to understand, what is all this mambo jumbo that they have? What the fuck is this? Listen, guys, just for them to write up a contract for car sales, they spend somewhere around $50, $70, $100,000 just for contracts. They spend that much money just on fucking contracts. And if you haven't spent half an hour, hour and a half trying to understand it, how? If the dealership spent insane amount of money to write a couple of pieces of paper, and if you didn't care enough for 30 or, you know, an hour and a half to understand, I mean, what the hell? you have to understand the contracts. Like, it's a must. And I don't mean language in the contracts. It's good if you can do that, but it's legalese. It's a little complicated. Like, and it's the reason that these contracts are complicated. I'm not gonna blame our school system, but it's absolutely their fault. I mean, if I graduated from fucking high school and I don't understand a simple car contract, what the fuck was I doing in school for 12 years? You know? Financed with the dealership, what things should I be looking for? You need to be looking for interest rate. You need to be looking for hidden fees, hidden fees, hidden fees, hidden fees, hidden fees. That's what, and when I say hidden fees, just because it's on the contract doesn't mean it's not a hidden fee, okay? When the dealership is, when you're buying a new car and the dealership is trying to charge you $1,200 for vehicle preparation, do you understand what it is? Do you know what you're paying for? If no, that's a hidden fee. I don't mean it's hidden as in it's fucking buried somewhere and you don't see it. No. Just because you see it but you don't understand it, it's still hidden. I mean hidden in understanding. Like fucking, at wartime, right? There's a guy here, they're sending a message to each other, but it's encrypted. Just because you heard the message, it doesn't mean that you understood the message. Makes sense? Just because you're reading the contract and you see the numbers, you see the fucking numbers, you don't understand them. If you don't understand them, that's a hidden fee. And here's the thing. These contracts are made in such a way where it's extremely hard for an average person. I'm not even talking about stupid person. I'm talking about somebody who graduated from high school, graduated from college, and still cannot understand what is this thing. They are made purposefully in such a way where it's very hard to understand. I've been in the fucking business. I do this shit every day. People send me contracts, and I have to sit there with the pen and highlighter and the calculator just to figure this thing out. And I am in the fucking business. That's how convoluted and complicated this shit is. Okay, Ruckus, I think I answered that one. Peppermint Tea, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Don't spill the tea. Hi Dan, happy Friday Eve. I don't know what that means, but right back at you. Ruckus TV, is signing new contract safer than pre-owned contract? No. There are landmines everywhere. There are tricks everywhere. It doesn't matter, new or used. Beto B, Dan, what up, bro? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us on this amazing Thursday night. At what point in buying a used car from a car dealer should I ask for an inspection? Very good question. Okay, this is something I do talk about in my course. Okay, you want to ask for pre-purchase inspection after you agreed on the price. Here's why. Man, I am on straight up fucking fire today. I love it. I love this. This is a good juicy fucking stream. I love it. Okay, so you ask for pre-purchase inspection after you agree on a price. Why? Because you negotiating for a price is free. You doing the pre-purchase inspection is going to cost you $100, $150, right? What if you do pre-purchase inspection first? If you do pre-purchase inspection first, and then they tell you, no, we're not going to negotiate, well, congratulations, you just wasted $120. But if you do the negotiations first, and then you do pre-purchase inspection, then you're good to go. You want to be set on the price. You want to have a buyer's order, out the door price with everything. You want to understand the numbers. You read the contract. Okay, perfect. Now you use this magical phrase. Are you ready? My bank requires me to do a pre-purchase inspection before I buy a car. We have found a suitable pre-purchase inspection shop that's only a few minutes away from you for us to do pre-purchase inspection. You can add pre-purchase inspection fees to the price of the car. You're welcome. You are fucking welcome. This is, I'm gonna call these streams the streams of fucking truth and justice. Okay, next, Tom, welcome to the stream, buddy. Nice to see you here. Dan, I am trying to get quotes online, and it's harder than I thought. Yeah, that's what she said. Oh God, what's more fun than this? I mean, I am just too much for myself even. They don't like provide pricing and want you to call them or show up. Yes, they do. That's why you need to have not pre-purchase inspection, buyer's orders. Okay, you need to have buyer's orders. If you don't have a buyer's order, you ain't got shit. A salesman word doesn't mean shit. Their text, oh yeah, we're gonna sell your car for this much, doesn't mean fucking shit. Doesn't mean shit. Only when you have a buyer's order, you got something fucking solid. You know what I mean? And solid and hard things are good. So, okay, Rick reviews. Yes, we are live. Hey, Dean Toronto. Hey, Dan. Do you think when big shots and movie actors buy high-end cars such as Rolls-Royce and Bentleys, do you think they negotiate? No, they fucking don't. Because all that shit is going into business and they can spend $1 million on the fucking car and that shit is written off. That's why you need to have a business. That's why I spent an hour and a fucking half talking about money and why you need to have a business in America. I mean, it's not fucking China. It's not communist Russia. That's why you need to have a business so you can write shit off. Or do they get bent? Okay, so one of the things that big actors do, they don't even go to the showroom. They have people like me. They have, Hollywood car brokers that will go out and purchase cars for them. And they don't even buy cars. They don't. They lease cars. They'll have a Bentley, a Rolls-Royce, a McLaren, and then they'll have a Honda Civic. They're going to own a Honda Civic and claim that as their own car. They pay $30,000 for it or $18,000. And then they're going to have $4 million worth of fucking yachts and fucking, cars and whatever the fuck. And they're going to have that on lease and it's going to get taxed deducted. Guys, if you don't know fucking taxes, if you don't know how to write off taxes, if you don't know how to manipulate taxes, I'm not trying to be a dick here. Like, guys, what I'm about to say, not trying to be a piece of shit, but taxes are made for poor people. Again, not trying to be a dick, that's the reality. The taxes were written by very rich and influential people. Tax code. It says in the fucking name, it's a code. You have to fucking understand it. It's not second grade level reading. It's a code. You have to understand it. It's in the fucking name. Tax code. Dean Toronto of Cash. Tom, no video. Never mind. We're back. Okay, thank you. Ruckus TV. Dude, I fucking love these questions. Ruckus, you're on fire. Guys, I'm a few minutes behind on your questions, but I promise I'm gonna catch up. And for some reason, okay, my timestamps weren't working, but I guess we're good now. Holy damn, I'm 20 minutes behind on questions. No, are we catching up? 20 minutes behind on questions. I swear I'm like flying through these. I am on fire, just chugging through. Okay. Ruckus TV, do you think lower price can be obtained for CRV versus RAV4? RAV4s I think are going to be cheaper because they sell more of them. CRV is less expensive. MSRP, yes, CRV is less expensive, but it's kind of up to you. On these hypothetical questions, I don't like these hypothetical questions. Do you think this car is going to be cheaper than this one? I don't know. Go out into the field, get into a fist fight with the manager, and see where you come out. When negotiating the crossover SUV, should you tell them that you're shopping around Honda, Subaru, and Toyota? Yes, 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 yes. You want to tell the dealership that you're shopping far and wide. You want to tell them they are not the one. You have to tell them straight up. You control the sales process by shopping far and wide. You control the sales process, the money, by having your own money ready through a credit union, cash, or financing, whatever the fuck, how you pay for the car. You want to be control of the salesperson, of the situation, of the whole sales process. When I was a car salesman, my number one job was to take control of the person, take control of the sales process, take control of the decision that the customer was making. That's the salesman's job. One of the guys that I was texting today with, he said, "Dude, there's so much psychology in this." I was like, "Yeah. What did you expect?" Yeah, it's a web of fucking lies that they're trying to land you in, so they can suck you, not in a good way. I'm talking about money. Ruckus TV, okay. Carmen Sinatra, Santana, 2017 RAV4 SE 0. I don't know what that is. Mula, I would not recommend going for Type R. Would not recommend it. It's overpriced as hell. Especially that you are young, dude. You are young. You're 17. Do you understand that you have 8 years of insanely high insurance rates? Insanely high. Like the amount of money that you are gonna pay in insurance in next 8 years, if you just save that and put it in some kind of a low safe investment, low and safe investment, you can buy a free fucking car in 10 years. That money is gonna grow to be enough to be a car. Carmen Santana, okay, we got that one. Jobber 24/7. Do you have sense of what 2016 Mazda CX-9 Sport with under 30,000 miles, clean title, no accidents should be going for? Jobber, I got great news for you. I don't have an idea. I don't have an idea because my idea, it doesn't matter. You're not going to be paying for an idea. You're going to be paying for a buyer's order, and for you to get a solid, actual tangible price, a real price. Me pulling out a fucking number out of my ass won't do any good. I can, it's not gonna do any good. Why? Because it's not what you're actually gonna pay for. The only real price that you're gonna pay for, the only real way to find a real price is to go out to the field, start emailing, start calling dealerships. I just found a CX-5, brand new CX-5. I just looked over just from my curiosity because I got lost how many dealerships I contacted. 150 dealers for one car. For one car. 150 dealers. 150 dealers for one CX-5. That's because I care about saving money. If you don't care about saving money, I don't know what to tell you. Ariel, I tried doing PPI in many different dealers, and any of them let you do it. How do you? Okay, so Ariel Carrillo Gomez, rewatch this stream. I just gave you an entire sentence. It's called a pitch. I gave you a pitch that you send. So you write it down in a text. The best to do is in a text, because then you don't have to read blah blah blah. You don't sound like you're reading. It's a text. You send them a text, bam, there you go. It's easy. School systems, busy work, teachers, isolate. Oh, dude, two of the biggest things best decisions I ever made: never got married, never had kids. Oh my God, I can't believe sending somebody who's related to me to school. Like, oh my God. What What in God's name? What kind of garbage are they gonna learn there? Uh, uh, Gary E. Like the one fee seen uh, for for 5 free oil changes, 10 free, $350. Yeah, Gary, exactly what you're talking about. You have a fee of $350 for free oil changes. How in God's name is that free oil changes if you are literally paying up front for them? Dexter Dex, how's it going, man? Can you please explain the different sedan models, ES versus LS, GS in simple terms? I always get confused by this terminology. Also, what is the best Lexus sedan to buy? Okay, here's the thing, Dexter Dex, very good question, but it's a bit personal. Like it's kind of like, Dan, can you explain me differences between steaks? Which steak is the best? How you cook it, medium rare, well done, what kind of seasoning, you know? So okay, ES, best Lexus sedan ever, by like ever. It's luxury, it's the most reliable, it's the most affordable, it's what you want in a Lexus. It's fucking amazing. Next, GS, it tries to be semi-sporty, quote unquote, but it's not really sporty. And in ES is more of a family, GS is more of a sporty. It has this, businessman type appeal to it. That's kind of, they try to pass it off. They're gonna have a 35-year-old banker with a suitcase next to GS. You are a successful businessman. And then you have LS. LS is like top of the line. That motherfucker is like $90,000, $100,000. Okay, so it's like the S class is the best of the best. So you can get any of them. It really depends how much money you want to spend. I recommend ES because you're getting everything, most important things that Lexus has to offer. You're getting reliability, you're getting quality, you're getting comfort, reliability and comfort in one package. If you want to go with the GS, cool. Like there's a GS, what is it called? GS F Sport with the V8. You don't want to get just the F Sport badge because that's garbage. You want to get the one that's a V8. Again, that's really nice, but there's a big but, and it's not a good looking but. It's hella fucking expensive. I mean, if I'm paying $80,000 or $65,000 for a sports sedan, I'm just gonna buy a fucking GTR or a new Corvette C8. I'm not gonna pretend this giant, big, ginormous, heavy sedan is gonna be a sport car. Anthony Garcia. Anthony Garcia. Dan, what would I do if my credit union doesn't give me the money I want for the car? I want CX-5 Grand Touring 2019. Just saw the rates. Minus 4.0. Okay, 4.0 is good. It's not great. It's not amazing. It's not the best. Best 2.0, good 3 or something somewhere you want to be. So here's what you can do. 4 is not bad. It's not bad, but you want to start learning how can you get better interest rate, and maybe you can refinance next year or maybe 18 or 24 months. For now, sure, I guess, buy it. It's not bad. It's not like you have 6, 7, 10%. It's not crazy. There's quite a few people that have 4% interest rate. But you need to start working on your credit. You need to understand credit, and you need to start working. It blows my mind. In high school, I learned about monkeys evolving to fucking humans. I learned about that useless bullshit, but nobody taught me what fucking credit is. Why it blows, like, why would I wasted 12 fucking years in school? Wasted that shit. Didn't learn anything useful. Peppermint tea. Thank you. I appreciate it, buddy. You need to build your credit. I don't care what you are, where you are, you need to start building credit. That's like you have to do. It's just something like you eat, like you pay for bills, like you go to job, you have to build your credit. It's not fun, it's boring, it's annoying, it sucks, but you have to do it. Ruckus TV, but if you are paying for the pre-purchase inspection, won't they get results and lie to you about hidden issues? No. Ruckus TV, here's the thing. You're doing pre-purchase inspection at different dealership. If you are buying a car from this dealership, you find another big brand name dealership somewhere nearby, 10, 15 minutes away, big brand name dealership. It doesn't even have to be the same name. Let's say you're buying a Chevy and you found a Honda dealership, okay, whatever. A big brand name dealership, and you tell them, I want to do 120 pre-purchase inspection. Now they are on your side. You are their customer. They're not related to this dealership. Make sense? Okay, cool. I just drew an invisible triangle. I hope you saw it. Something else. If you did a pre-purchase inspection and then it turns out there was a big problem that the pre-purchase inspection did not see, you can go legal route because you paid them for service and that service was not performed. You can get legal on them. And it's okay to get legal because they have bonds, they have insurances. You're not suing and you're not taking food out of some business owner's mouth. No, it's a multi-million dollar business, and they have insurances and bonds. So if they fucked you over, if they screwed up purposefully or unpurposefully, they have insurances and bonds and that kind of shit. Dan, did you ever have a car stolen from you by another salesman at the same dealership? How did you deal with GM or find how? Corgi, bro, how the fuck does that even happen? What kind of crazy ass situation you got yourself into? I don't understand. I don't understand how this car got stolen. Where? How? How did it get stolen? I don't understand. No, I don't. I guess I don't understand. Why would somebody or I mean, if they want to steal a car and like sell it for parts or whatever, I don't know. Ruckus TV. Any good videos you recommend watching to learn tax code? Ruckus TV, text me. My phone number is below. I can recommend you a few things, but it's gonna be I'm not gonna sit there and teach you. You're gonna have to do your own fucking learning, Ruckus TV. But I'm actually part of a Facebook group where there's a lot of people that do that kind of stuff. So so I'm not a huge fan of having my money stolen. So I do everything I can to protect my money. There's a difference between tax evasion, which is illegal, and tax avoidance, which is legal, and that's how billionaires don't pay any taxes. It's called tax avoidance. Tax evasion is what poor people do. They try to run away from taxes. Tax avoidance is you just sidestep and let the bullshit pass you. Tom, should you provide an out-of-state dealership your address in order to get a buyer's order? Yeah, listen, if they want to get your address, it's not a problem. What are they going to do? Send you dick pics? It's not an issue. If the dealership is telling you, if the dealership is, okay, hold on, so let me rephrase this. If the dealership is contacting you and you want them to stop contacting you, tell them two things. Remove all of my information from your CRM and your database. If you contact me again, I'm gonna sue you. It's that simple. It literally, it's two fucking it's one sentence, a sentence and a half. You know, it's super fucking easy. And here's the cool thing: when you say this, this has been recorded on their end. So the sales manager is gonna listen to this, and he's gonna. If the salesman hasn't removed your information, the sales manager personally will fucking find you and remove your shit. Anthony Garcia. Okay, I'm only 13 minutes behind on questions. I'm catching up. Anthony Garcia, what was the brand dealership you worked at? I worked at the dealership where I could have sold every single brand. I'm talking about from Toyota, Honda, Acura, Lexus, Ferrari, Bentley, Bugatti, Rolls-Royce, anything. They work for pretty much every single car manufacturer. So I could have sold any, but my desk was at a Honda dealership. That's where my office was, or my desk, or my fucking home base, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. What was the brand? Okay, Cobra Commander, welcome to the stream, buddy. Hey, what's up, Dan? When you said put your house in a trust, should start do that when I should I start to do that? I'm sorry, I'm trying to understand this. When I own the house or while I'm paying for it? Both. While you're paying for it and when you own it. And so Cobra Commander, Cobra Commander, if you want to, text me. I'll give you more information. Like you want to get details. There's like, dude, a bunch more I need to go into. Just text me. I'll give you resources where you can watch videos, read, and learn all that stuff yourself. Mula Power. Mazda 3 versus Honda Civic. What would you buy? They're both great. The problem with Honda Civics, they're overpriced as fuck. It's the same car as Mazda, Toyota, Honda, Kia. It's on the same fucking level. You know, it's not a Bugatti. But they just have this culture behind them where people will just skyrocket the fucking price. So Honda Civics just cost more. So that's why I'm a Toyota, Honda, Kia. I'm a fan of those cars. I'm a huge fan of fucking Hyundai. Think about this. Hyundai, a car brand that only a few years ago was making toasters on wheels. You could not differentiate if it was a barrel on wheels or a cart, or what is this even a car? I mean, technically, legally, we can define this as a car. Hold on, somebody's calling me. I think somebody's calling me. It's hella fucking late over here. They were making shit cars only a few years ago. Now they're making, in my personal, humble, unbiased opinion, best cars in the fucking world. I'll put any Hyundai over Toyota. Hyundai is offering 60,000 mile warranty. Who else does that? Bumper to bumper, 60,000 miles. That is insane. 100,000 mile warranty on powertrain. That's crazy. Who else does that? Kareen, what is the best way to get lowest price for a dealer, and how do I get 0% interest rate? Okay, first, Kareem, not everybody is offering 0% interest rate, number one. Second, the best way to get lowest price, you have to get educated. What's the best way to win a war? Prepare. What's the best way to bake a cake? Learn how to bake a cake. Bro, Kareem, you have to learn how to negotiate. You have to know how to search for a car. You have to know how to do pre-purchase inspection. You have to know how to read buyer's order. You have to know how to get the buyer's order. You have to know what kind of car to be looking for. You have to know what to send in an email, what to send in the text, what to say on the phone. You have to learn all that stuff. You can watch my videos. I have like 200 videos or something. I'm like done counting them. They're like, you know, I am done. There's just so many of them. You can watch that. I mean, it's gonna take you ungodly amount of time, 200 videos, just a lot. Or you can watch the course where I have everything condensed. But you need the information. Dan is spot on about the Honda Civic Type R. Use Civic Si if you want sporty sedan. Yeah. Here's the thing, Core GC, Honda Civic 2 doors are considered sport cars. That way you're going to be paying insurance. Literally, 4-door Honda Civic, 2-door Honda Civic. 4-door is less expensive than the 2-door. I know, it's crazy. That's just how it is. Mr. Scott J87. She already has Type R and was looking for brakes, Mula Power. What year? Okay, that's not to me. Anthony Garcia, you are talking about CX-5. What trim was that? It was a base level trim. Sport, I think it's sport, that's what it was. And how much did you get off MSRP and what dealership? So that car was $22,000. And what dealership? It was a Texas dealership. Anthony Garcia, if you're looking for a deal on a Mazda, I'll hook you up with that dealership. Just text me. For 100K, I'd buy a Nissan GTR V spec and fully restore it. I'll add modern interiors. Dude, absolutely. Dude, Corgi, you can buy it for way less than 100 G's. Corgi, if you're looking to buy a GTR R34, hit me up. I'll show you how. I got all the hookups in the world in fucking Japan. I have $3,000 looking to buy my first car. What is the best to go for? Do not buy a $3,000 car unless you're a mechanic. Listen, $3,000 cars are really fucking risky. Why? Because they are on the verge of blowing up. I wouldn't buy $3,000 car. If I had $3,000, here's what I would do. I would go get a loan for $7,000 and buy a good, reliable $10,000 car and drive it until it blows up. See, when you're buying a $3,000 car, it's just risky. It's risky. I don't know. That's just kind of me. I mean, that's me, because I don't like to buy a car and hope and pray it doesn't blow up. And, that's why people sell these $3,000 cars, because they're just about to blow up. So it's kind of risky. Fume, I'm talking to you. You mad, bro. But, okay, if you're buying a $3,000 car, I guess, what's the best way to go? Rebuild title, Honda, Toyota, Honda, Kia, Mazda. And the car needs to have no more than 120,000 miles. Then is it harder to drop MSRP on like Toyota or Honda car? The more reliable, the more prestigious this car is, like Lexus is hard to negotiate on because it's a reliable and luxury car. What are substitutes for Lexus? Acura? That's it. There's nothing else. Think about this. What's substitute for Mercedes? Are you ready? Just for Mercedes. Audi, BMW, Volvo, Alfa Romeo. What else is there? The Trident one. Maserati. Right? Did I mention everybody? Did I mention BMW? Right? Okay. There's a lot more substitutes for European cars, quote unquote luxury European cars, compared to Japanese luxury cars. I mean, Genesis, that's it. So Genesis, Lexus, right? So on Japanese cars, it is harder to negotiate. It is true. But still go for Asians. They're the best. Corgi, no car sale then. Not a car. Oh, a car sale. So here's the thing. When I used to work at a car dealership, I got super lucky. I got really fucking lucky. I actually worked at the really good fucking store. Like all my managers, they had integrity. The salesman had integrity. It was really weird. Like I actually liked the people that I worked with, I don't work for people, I work with people. So my sales managers, they were all fucking amazing. Literally, I loved all those guys. But the fact that I had to tell customers that, hey, you should buy this dealership. I mean, you should buy this car and pay this dealership fee, this crazy ass documentation fee. I mean, to me, it's just, I was not okay with it. Beta B, Dan, thanks. I got a burner email and a burner phone. Yeah, you don't need a burner phone. You can just get a separate phone number on your phone. That's kind of what I use. And have contacted 10 different dealerships just this weekend. finding out that some dealers have bait cars, assholes. Oh yeah, a lot of dealerships will have bait cars. Advertised price is not the same as the sales price. Dealers are legally allowed to mislead, misinform, and lie to you. And that's legal. That's literally legal because they write the laws. The guy with the money makes the laws. That's why I said learn the fucking tax code. Tom, do you tell the dealer you're willing to travel out of state to buy a car in order to convince them to provide you a buyer's order? Abso-fucking, I'm not moving my fucking ass. We live in the 21st century. I can get buyer's order over email, text, fax, snail mail. They can send a courier. This is just 5 ways I thought of how they can send me a buyer's order. I'm not moving my fucking ass. Second, I'm not driving somewhere to pick up a car. I'm gonna have that shit shipped because my time is worth money. I'm not a lazy fucking bum that has nothing else to do. You know, I got things to do. So for me, it's actually cheaper to have a car shipped than buy it. I mean, then pick it up yourself. The only way it makes sense for you to pick up the car yourself is if you can do it in one weekend. If you can do it in one weekend, and then you're only saving about 300, maybe 350 bucks. Okay, or if it's like one day. If you drive out, drive back, okay, you just spent money on gas. But if you're losing one day of work, that's it. You already it already doesn't make sense. So what I do is I tell the dealership, hey, just go ahead and send me a buyer's order. We're ready to go. What I emphasize on is my readiness on buying the car. I tell them I got the money, I know the car I want, I know how much I want to pay, I know everything. All you need to do is send me the buyer's order, we're ready to go. When I contacted 150 dealerships for that CX-5, I treated every single dealership, 150 of them, every single dealership as if I'm gonna buy a car from them. I treat every single dealership as if I'm gonna buy a car from them. Every single one of them. I give them a price and I'm ready to buy from every single one of them. That's how serious I'm about buying the car. And you know, I wasn't even the one who was gonna get the car. That's how you have to treat every single dealership. You have to be really serious. You don't have to be, you can be a dick. You don't have to be, but you can be a dick. You know, it might not go your way. But you have to treat every single dealership as if you're gonna buy a car from them. You gotta be strict, you gotta be serious, you gotta be to the point, no screwing around. Time is money, your time is valuable, their time is valuable. Like, here's the thing, unless the dealership starts lying to me blatantly or treats me like an idiot, I'm not gonna be a dick to them. I'm like super fucking respectful to them. Like, my emails are super professional, super respectful. Only after they start lying to me, I can ask for a blowjob if they're asking me for a $900 dealership fee. Literally, you can't even imagine how many managers I asked, you know, who do I fuck for this $900 dealership fee? You know, I hope there's no kids watching this, because shit, there better not be. I mean, YouTube already put me in fucking 18 plus category, and I'm not even having my dick in the screen. God damn. Ruckus TV, what are some of the funniest convos you had with a salesman recently? Oh, I'm actually gonna make a video, I think, on the funniest one that I had. It was so juicy. Because it was over a text, I saved it. I'm gonna make a video about it. It was amazing. It was fucking amazing. What are some of the funniest convo? Okay, I got that answered. DC Johnson, you got made fun of for driving a Hyundai back in school. Yeah, DC Johnson, like back in the day, Hyundai was a piece of shit car. Now they have Genesis, they have Kia Telluride, they got Honda Palisade. Kia Telluride voted SUV of the fucking year. 10 years ago, Kia was making toasters on fucking wheels. Now they have a SUV of the year. Anthony Garcia, Dan, 4% of APR said on my car loan. It was based on my credit union website, maybe 60 months. Okay, listen, if your credit score is 790, you need to be at 3% or 3.3. Maybe shop credit unions, because this is fucked up. You got 790. Do you understand that when you are at 790 credit score, you are in like 1 or 2% of the entire fucking world population? Gizim Jalaj. Hi Dan, how are you? Dan, how are you, sir? I am doing good. I'm learning to read here, okay? Give me a break. If it wasn't for this comment section, I wouldn't know how to read. I would like to buy a CLS 550 2013, 2014. That's a bad idea, but let's keep reading. I need to know where I can get your course with condensed info. Just go to 60minutecar.com. I'm going to 60minutecar.com. Bam, there you go. Just, and again, there's a link in the description below this video. And here's the thing. For those of you that are considering buying the course, there's money back guarantee. You buy the course, you watch it, you take some notes on it, you use it, and you tell me, Dan, this course is not worth the money I'm paid for it. I want my money back. There you go. There you go. Do that with the car. Buy a car. You find out it has $7,000 worth of fucking repairs, or $2,000 or $1,500 worth of fucking repairs. Come back to the dealership and see what they tell you. Tom, the idea is to get the lowest price price buyer's order on a car than just buy it from the dealership within 25 miles from your house. Yes, Tom, you can do that. Absolutely. Rick Reviews. I hope there is no children watching this. This is bad. This is not kid friendly. Corgi, kids need to watch this stream. I mean, God forbid they'll learn something. The knowledge will put money in their pockets. I'm telling you, like if there was mini me, or if I had if I was in charge of another human being that was younger than me, there's no way in hell I would send them. Like, if they were 12 years old, just forget about school. You can get all the fucking education, real world, by practical experiences. Do you know how to read? You don't? Okay, perfect. Let's teach you how to read at home. Corgi, Anthony, I'm with Navy Credit Union. I have 720 and you got 3.6. That's better. Yeah, Corgi. So listen, same credit union, same people, same credit scores can get 2 different interest rates. Why? Because federal government is giving money at different rates at different times. Okay, so you can ask them for lower interest rate. Hey guys, you gave me 4%. That's cool. Can you give me 3%, or I'm gonna have to shop? I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick, but really, I mean, I know people. You can bluff. Bluffing is okay. When you're doing business, it's okay. It's okay to bluff. You know, I got a friend, a different credit union, who has same credit score as mine, got 3.4%. I'm either gonna go with them or give me a lower interest rate. That's easy. Tom, are you under 37 years old? Yes, I'm under 3,700 years old. Is there Gizim? Is there a reason why CLS is bad? Yes, it is extremely unreliable. Extremely unreliable. Very, very, very unreliable. Listen, Gazim, you need to. The first thing that I teach in my course is the principles of power. You have to have a power. You have to be in position of power. You have to have power when you are shopping for a car. You got to understand who has the power, how to be in that position, and how to get it. Okay? So that's number one, what I teach. Just the basics. Number two, we're going to talk about what kind of car. I don't know if I can, I'm afraid if I start messing up in my documents, my screen sharing program is going to fuck up and it's going to go to my desktop. So, okay, next we talk about what kind of car you should get. How do you decide what car you should get? And the way you decide that is you ask, why do you need a car at all? Is this a car for family? Is this a car for pleasure? Is this a car to show off? Is this the car for business? Why do you need this car? Okay, perfect. The car is a tool. It's going to fulfill a certain purpose. Next, what is the best car to fulfill that purpose? Make sense? So I talk about a whole bunch of things. Listen, guys, when I ask $700 for a course, I did not pull this number out of my ass. Originally, I was going to ask $3,000 for it. But then I was like, dude, if I'm asking $3,000 and I don't think 18-year-olds have $3,000 laying around. And I wanted this shit to be as accessible as possible. If you're 18, if you don't have $700 laying around, bro, you're in bigger trouble than you think you are. So it's $700. It's price of just a decent fucking Glock. It's a price of a decent, not a great, decent couch. Gazim, do you live in US? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. We reside in the amazing state of fucking Florida, where crocodiles are plenty and the ocean is wide and fucking warm year round. It's beautiful, man. The winters in Florida are just so fucking beautiful. It's amazing. Summer, it's hell, but winter is amazing. Dan, how do you approach asking a luxury brand like Lexus for 20% off? First, you skill up, you learn. Then you go to your sock drawer. You pick up your balls that you left there, getting dusty for many, many years. You put them on. Now you got a pair of balls. You got the skill. You got the knowledge. You go out and you just ask. You just ask for 20% off. It's that simple. What if they tell you no? Okay, they tell you no. If you're consistently getting no. If you're getting 150 no's, okay, maybe you're not going to be able to get 20% off. Let's see if we can get 17, 15, 13% off. On Lexus, listen, these Lexus price, these cars, they are highly desirable, number one. And number two, there's quite a bit of profit in these cars, okay? So, you kind of, because these cars are like $45,000, $50,000, there's definitely profit in these cars. You can get 20% off. It's there. The question is, are you going to be able to? Because there's a lot of people. Like, I don't know of Lexus cars that just sit on a dealership lot and they are not selling. You can get that with pretty much any car. I know we had a Honda. It was a black Honda Civic. Nobody wanted it, and that thing sat on the car dealership for almost 400 days. Almost 400 days. That's over a year. It was just sitting there. You're gonna have some cars that sit in the lot. Lexus, it doesn't happen. I mean, very, very few, but typically like 99%, it doesn't happen because it's reliable and luxury car, and everybody wants reliable and luxury cars. So there's demand for these cars. McAdoo, what's going on, dude? Am I just seeing your name here? Did you just join? Hey man, what happened to email template or videos? Okay, for those of you that have been asking me, what happened to email template website? Emails. I made some videos. Then I made a better option. So I condensed 3 videos where it was like 45 minutes. You know, then I was like, dude, 45 minutes, that's a lot. 3 different templates. It was big, it was cumbersome, it was complicated, it was annoying as shit. Even I found myself, the reason I stopped doing these emails is because eventually I accidentally, I figured out a way of doing this better. So I made 3 email videos into one. I made it into one, so they're gone. Because it was just a clusterfuck. I accidentally figured out a way to make it easier. You mad, bro? What do you think about Lexus ES350? I fucking love it. It's my favorite Lexus sedan. Most reliable, most affordable. It's luxury. What else do you want? I am thinking about 2016 with over 30,000 miles. Go for it. It's a great fucking purchase. You mad, bro? That's a good fucking car. I'm telling you, they're amazing. It's like you're driving a couch. You have a couch with the cup holder and the steering wheel. It's amazing. Oh my god! Like drive Lexus ES350 and then drive whatever you want. You know, unless you're driving like another luxury car. Like drive Lexus ES350 2016. And then drive a brand new Honda, brand new Toyota, brand new Mazda, brand new Chevy, brand new Ford. I mean, it's night and day. I'll take a 10-year-old Lexus over a brand new Honda. I'll take a 10-year-old Lexus over a brand new Toyota. I'll take a brand new Lexus over Hyundai, over Kia, over Mazda. I'll take Genesis though. I'll take a new Genesis because that shit is fucking fire. Okay, do we have all the questions answered? Have we had a stream that was semi on fire? Do I need to put a fire extinguisher to this thing? Are we done? Oh, something else I want to throw out. Guys, for those of you that are seriously considering buying a car, I know some of you come for entertainment. I don't even know why. But for those of you who are actually seriously considering buying a car in near future time, I recommend, just a suggestion, join our Facebook group, because there's content there that not just I, but other people share that's not shared here on Facebook. There are mechanics there, quite a few mechanics. There are mechanics from different car brands, you know. There's people that share phenomenal articles, their personal experiences, people that share their buyer's order, their testimonials. There's a bunch of things there that are happening that I just can't be putting post after post after post on YouTube. Make sense? But on Facebook, it gets stored in one place, so you can always go back and read up on it. McAdoo, what is the title of the video? McAdoo, I haven't put that video up yet. Rick Reviews, we are all questioned out. You're all questioned out. That's good. That's what I'm here for. I am here on Thursdays and Sundays. Thursday is before the game. Then you go into the fight Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then on Sunday night, we have a post-game talk. That's it. Before the game, after the game. Let's get our tactics and strategy in order. On Sunday, we're going to talk about what the fuck happened and how do we overcome the issues that we didn't know how to overcome. Make sense? That's why I have 2 streams. On Thursday, before you go car shopping, before you start emailing, before you start calling, and on Sunday, after you've done all this stuff and you're running into hurdles, you'll know how to overcome. On Sunday night, that's what we're here for. Is your online training still $350? No, you mad, bro? No, that sale that was gone is gone. It's back to regular price. Well, but if you have somebody that you want to refer, I do have a referral program. Or here's a crazy thought: 2 people put money together, 3 people put money together, and it's like a couple of $100 each. That's it. My shit is not password protected to your IP. You can literally buy the course and you own it. You can put it on a DVD, send it to your neighbor, Send it to anybody. Literally, if you want to make 100 fucking DVD copies of my shit and give it out for free, more power to you. If you want to buy my course and give out the fucking password to any of your friends, your relatives, your co-workers, go for it. More power to you. Like, I want my shit to be out there. Like, the only reason I'm charging for it, because I'm not a fucking magical fucking leprechaun with a pot of gold. I still gotta pay for video editors. Like, I have people I have to pay. This camera that I'm recording, that's $3,000 fucking camera, $2,000 fucking PC. Somebody has to pay for that shit. I don't have free rent. Just because I'm doing, I think I'm doing the right thing. I don't give free money left and fucking right. You know what I mean? And I don't ask for donations because I'm not a homeless person. I work for my money. I'm not going to be an e-beggar. Please go to my Patreon. I have no skill. I have no product. I didn't help you in any way. Please give me money. Send me money on PayPal. Please give me Patreon money. And some people do donate, because I actually do have my PayPal link. Like, I'm not being hypocritical. All that money goes straight for equipment or paying employees. That's it. I don't take a single fucking penny from the money that you guys donate. Carmen Green, what do you think of station wagons? Station wagons are actually my favorite. It's my guilty pleasure. I fucking love station wagons. I love them. Would you buy one? I fucking would, dude. I'm telling you, if I had fuck you money, the amount of station wagons I would buy is scary. Is fucking scary. The first station wagon that I would buy would be Cadillac CTSV, and I would put that bitch to 1,000 horsepower. The second station wagon I would buy would be Audi Avant. Again, bring that bitch to another 1,000 horsepower, because I mean they're like 600 horsepower stock. Holy shit! You're getting a station wagon that's outperforming these quote unquote performance sedans of fucking 2020 and 2019. Oh boy, the Avant, although it's an Audi, even though I know that Avant is going to be falling apart and that motherfucker is going to live in a shop. It's going to live in a shop because it's going to break all the time. If I had fuck you money, I would still buy it because it's just that fucking amazing. What else is there? There's also Mercedes station wagons, AMGs, BMWs, great BMW, 5 Series station wagon, really cool. I would just buy them for coolness factor. Another reason I like station wagons is because I constantly have shit in my car. Like, my back seat is constantly filled with crap. So it just so happens I got fucking water jackets, fucking equipment, all just bunch of shit in my car at all times. So station wagons are super awesome. Mr. Hoovy has E63. Dude, yeah, I don't like European cars because they are unreliable as shit. But for the coolness factor, if you make a lot of money, yeah, dude, buy yourself a nice, unique wagon. Old school American wagons, dude, they're really cool. I just really, really like them. Okay, perfect. We're gonna wrap this up. Plus, my battery's about to die. Okay, guys, thanks for coming in. I appreciate everybody. I'll see you in the next video.